a very interesting question was posed, and there was a poll done. Out of 10 Americans, all right, Gayle, how many do you think and say Trump's going to bring my grocery bill down?
Well,
how many out of 10?
If you had asked me earlier this morning, I would have said, like, how many voted for him? Like 5 and 10?
5, 6, right? 2 and 10.
That's kind of low because the dude just won the popular vote.
Okay, so only 2 in 10 Americans are extremely or very confident Trump can make progress in lowering grocery bills. Only 3 in 10 Americans are extremely or very confident Trump can create jobs. Let's hit the grocery bills first. I don't think our grocery bills are going down. They're not going to go back down. I think what people said was Biden crushed us with inflation. Yes, it went down after several years, but he crushed us at the beginning by handing out all that money. And I think that, one of the big things was, well, we voted for Trump because the eggs are too expensive. That's like one of the memes.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people voted for Trump to keep inflation down. I think that you should change the question on it. Will he bring your regular grocery prices down? Do you really think some of these places are ever going to lower their prices?
No.
Absolutely not.
We got to get used to it.
We got to get used to it. But if he can bring inflation down, that's certainly going to help. Or if he can keep inflation down. So isn't that the question that we really should ask? Do you think Trump will be better on inflation than Biden?
It doesn't look like people think so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like people think so. You get only 2 in 10 Americans extremely or very confident Trump can make progress in lowering grocery bills. All right, now we'll go to the other side of it. If only 3 in 10 Americans are extremely or very confident Trump can create jobs, Biden did pretty good on jobs.
He did really good on jobs, yeah.
He didn't do very good on most anything, but he did okay on jobs. He did okay in the stock market. Was terrific, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I still think he was a bad president. But, Trump creating jobs. Can Trump create jobs? How is he going to create jobs, Gayle?
Well,
right?
Tariffs.
All right, we're going into that now.
Well, the thing is that's going to be a problem. Like Mexico's our biggest trading partner. If he puts a tariff on that.
Yeah, and if he shuts the border down.
And that's going to, but here's the thing. Like, let's just say he does a tariff. Like, let's say he does what he actually said he was going to do.
Which I don't think he's going to do.
If you want to buy some electronics, you better do it before this weekend.
Right.
Like, do it this weekend because on Monday, if he signs an executive order about tariffs on China, your earphones and your electronics and those cheap computers, they're going to go up.
Okay. But then when he lifts all that stuff, it'll go back down.
Well, if I was, let's see if the manufacturers don't collude and keep them artificially high.
So when we're here on Monday, it's MLK Day. We're working on MLK Day. It's Inauguration Day as well.
Mm-hmm.
How quickly do you think he's going to do something?
I think that day you're going to see like rapid fire because they said they had like 100. I think there's going to be quite a few executive orders.
Don't you remember his first week?
Mm-hmm.
Like all those years ago? I do. The first thing that we really saw was...
Can you believe that was 8 years ago?
Yeah, alternative facts. That was over the weekend. Remember that? The alternative facts? And people were like, wait, what? He was talking about... He said that Spicer guy out in a bad suit and and he said, listen, tell everybody my crowd size was bigger than Obama. So I don't think we're going to see kind of that stuff. I don't think we're going to see a bunch of silliness. I think he's going to, right after the inauguration... He's going to go to the White House. They're going to have the picture. It's going to have Biden leaving. And I think we're going to get a ton of news on Monday between 4 and 7. I think
There's going to be a news dump.
Roaring, ready to go. I don't know what it is.
All those Project 2025 guys are they're salivating on what the things that he could do through executive order.
I think that he's going to shut the border down just because he can. And he'll make a point and he'll open it rather quickly afterwards. I think that's going to be something.
So are you suggesting people not go to Mexico or Rocky Point this weekend?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you, you know me, I love Rocky Point.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I go all the time. You'll get stuck there. That's just that's what I think you get stuck there. So I wouldn't go this weekend. I don't know how long he's going to close the border. I think he's going to close the border. I don't know what that looks like. I absolutely do. I don't know what it looks like. I think it's just, hey, I know I can do it. I'm the boss. Daddy's home. I'm going to show you what I can do, and I'm going to make a point to Mexico. And then he'll open it, I don't know when, sometime later.
I'm just concerned because that's our number one trading partner. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want
He's
our
gonna take 'em
businesses
off
here.
right away.
I don't want our businesses to suffer.
Businesses on the way down to Mexico, on the way down to Rocky Point are going to suffer.
Yeah, but the
mom and
businesses on the
pops.
way there are going to suffer. But
Yes.
But if you're our number one trading partner, it's
It's a
more than
big
just
deal.
a few businesses on
And I'm
the
only talking
I-10 on the
about-
way south of Mexico.
Exactly. I'm only talking about going into Rocky Point, some of those businesses. You want to talk across the whole border. How do some kids get to school? Because they walk over the border and then they walk back. I think it's going to be on Monday. I don't know. I don't want to say chaos, because sometimes chaos is bad. I don't know if everything he's going to do. I don't think everything he's going to do is going to be bad. I just think we're gonna be in for hold on to your rear end on Monday. That's what I think. Hold on to your rear end on Monday, because as soon as he sits down at the Oval Office, boom, we're gonna get a bunch of stuff going on. And we're gonna start seeing those changes. That's what people voted for. They want to change. And so I think he's gonna do it his way. Some of you are gonna love it, and some of you are gonna hate it. But it's gonna start on Monday, and it's going to happen.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gaydos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.